Ladies and gentlemen, it's Tuesday night. Mr. Priestley, how are you, sir?
Good, Nick. How are you?
I'm good. So live here Tuesday night, Mindset, Mental Health, Mindfulness with the man himself, Justin Priestley from Tank. Thank you very much again. The second Tuesday of the month for joining us. You're the man. Mindful meditation, right? That's what you kind of you gave me the hint on that I gave to everybody else who watched the earlier video. What hit me up? What is mindful meditation?
It's just being present in the moment without judgment, just sitting there, focusing on your breath, taking note of the surroundings, and just letting go of everything. Just let it disappear.
We should do that more often. Probably something that I don't do enough of. Run us through real quick what we're going to be doing, and then we'll as usual, I'm going to jump out. I'm going to let you do your thing, and I'm going to see if I can get us out of here before 7:30 for the first time ever.
Let's hope.
Let's see if we can do it. All right, run us through it. So what is this? What's going to go down?
All right. So when I meditate, I use incense all the time. I like to use sandalwood. It's just a real woody, earthy sort of smell. I find it relaxes me and drops me into that meditation state really swiftly. And then just some music in the background.
Do you use like essential oils and stuff like that? Like, do you diffuse essential oils, or do you just only use incense?
No, just for meditation, incense. I do make my own deodorant because I've got allergies. So that's all natural, and that's infused with incense oils. And I've got an incense oil, like a scented oil solution that I put on my feet at night time for a certain practice that I'm doing at the moment. So it's getting a bit of dose from everywhere.
Yeah, a little bit of this, a little bit from the left side, a little bit from the right side. All right, well, sir, I'm not going to take too much because the goal is to get out of here by 7:30 for the first time ever. So I'm going to give you the full screen and let you get into it. Do you want to run through sound with me? We usually do that, but I think that you should be all right. But you want to run through sound with me before we go?
Yeah, I was running a bit late, so I didn't have a chance to set it all up. But can you hear that okay? Is that too loud?
Can't hear it at all. It's very quiet.
What about that?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, cool.
All right. I'll leave you to it.
All righty. In this exercise, I'll share why it's important to not fixate on the outcomes, but rather to stay present for whatever is happening, even if it's not what we want or like. Oops. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, releasing today's tensions. And mindfulness is not about having some special experience, whether it be of greater calmness or relaxation, deep insight, or even moments of freedom from pain. All those may or may not be part of your experience in any given moment. You may have found moments of profound calm, of greater well-being and insight. And probably much less discomfort and suffering. Assuming that you stick with the practice with a sense of ardency and commitment. In the next moment, as we have seen and will see even more, whatever you are experiencing is likely to change. The practice of mindfulness for pain relief is not about seeking or being attached to a particular outcome or mental state or body state. The power of mindfulness lies precisely in not being attached to any outcome, even as you naturally and understandably desire one. By bringing awareness to how you actually feel in this moment, in a visceral, physical way, without memories or hopes getting in the way, you will begin to master the art of how to open to, see clearly, and befriend what is actually unfolding in this moment as it is, thereby allowing the natural alleviation of pain and suffering to happen efficiently as it can. The intention for this meditation is a noticing of breath. So we commit right here and now to holding the mind's attention on breath. And we hold not with a tightness or a grasping, but with spaciousness. As if 25% of awareness is on breath. 25% of awareness on whether or not we're still watching breath. And the remaining 50% of our efforts relaxed and open. We stay with this gentle, easy breath, noticing the breath in whatever way it chooses to speak to us. The sound of our breath moving in and out through the nose. Perhaps there's a temperature to the breath. A cool breath in, a warm breath out. Open to noticing a smell or a taste to the breath. And or noticing the felt sensation of the breath. How does the breath feel as it moves in and out through the nose? How does the breath move and feel in our body? Notice the movement of inhale expansion, exhale letting go. Notice the lift of the chest when we breathe in, the release of the shoulders, belly, thighs when we breathe out. Continue to allow the breath to draw your attention inward in whatever way it does. Breath as the most intriguing thing you've ever seen. Curious about breath, its movement, its energy. Whatever arises, keep returning to intention, noticing of the breath. Again and again, allow breath to draw you in. Bring awareness to the abdomen, relaxing the muscles there. See if you can feel the natural rising and falling of the breath. Imagine the body is breathing itself. From the navel around to the obliques. Notice the movement with each breath. Take a few deep breaths like this. Move your awareness up to the chest. As you inhale, tune to the expansion of the lungs and the rising of the chest. As you exhale, feel the contraction and movement. See if you can follow the feeling of the breath from the beginning of your inhalation through to the end of your exhalation. Now bring your attention to the nostrils. The feeling of the breath may be more subtle here. Try taking a deep breath to see what is present for you. You may notice a slight tickle at the tip of the nose as you breathe in. You may notice the breath is slightly warmer on the way out. Rest your awareness on the body, breathing in one of these three spots. When the mind wanders, refocus on the direct experience of the breath. Keep your eyes closed or capped as you near the end of this meditation. It's important to come out of meditation slowly. On your next inhale, allow the fingers and toes to wiggle if you wish. Gently shift your arms or legs as needed. When you're ready, open your eyes with a soft downward gaze, keeping your focus inward. Open your eyes fully as you're ready. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You don't look very zen, Nick.
What?
You don't look very zen.
No. I have to keep myself from. I was watching this thing and someone was meditation, and someone said, it was about actually sleeping during meditation, like falling asleep. And I was like, someone said, how they, it was along the lines of like falling asleep, is bad. Is it bad to fall asleep during meditation? And it was like, well, if you're relaxed and that happens, it is what it is. I mean, like, it's like telling, he made the analogy to, like, I can't remember. I'll have to tag you in it. It was really good. It like really fed to me. It's like, Nick falls asleep during Justin's meditations. He has to fight himself not to fall asleep, because if I fell asleep in this video tonight, it would just not stop. Yeah. It would just keep going on, because there would be no one to stop it until I woke up. People would just be staring at me asleep. So I have to fight myself to stay asleep. So, anyways, very good. Thank you, sir.
That's all right.
I like the bell. That's not it's not your bowl, is it?
No, it's a smaller one. So this is only.
Oh yes, that's right. Yeah. Do you have your glass bowl?
Yeah. I've got that one right here.
For anyone that hasn't seen it, okay, is wondering, this is pretty cool, and I'm gonna just have you explain it. So it just go ahead. Can you explain that to everyone?
Do you want to have a quick listen to it if I can get it going?
Yeah, I think it's cool, and I think I have 3 minutes.
It's a crystal singing bowl. I've only played it a couple of times, so I'm certainly no expert, but I'd be curious to know if you can hear it anyway.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Can you hear that?
It's pretty crazy. Like I said, I've only seen one other one before. Massive though, but I mean, like, massive, but they're not. They are so expensive.
Yes and no. For retail, yes, but my lovely wife has a crystal shop online, so we get a fair bit at wholesale.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's good then. Anyways,
I think 10 or 12.
Yeah, that's not bad. I said, for most people, like I said, the one that he had was big. Anyways, I wasn't allowed to touch it. It was too. Anyways, I'm not going to speak up too much time. I don't want to get out of here before 7:30, because I want to say I had a bet that I couldn't get out of here before 7:30. It is 7:28, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to leave you to it. After you just had nice relaxing meditation, I'm going to ask you: are you ready? Are you ready for summertime? Make the steps now. Okay, we have the water and walk challenge happening. Big challenge being announcement on the 24th. Justin Priestley from Tanked, everyone. Justin, thank you for your time again, and we'll see you in the second week in September, which is going to be what? What's the date? The next time we get to see you, let's see, is the 8th, right?
Yes.
The 8th of September, I think it looks like. Anyways, until then, we'll speak soon. Thank you very much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 7:29. I'm killing it now. We're out of here. I made it for 7:30. I win. Good night, everyone.